Today I'm watching Angel Season 5 Episode 7. The previous episode wasn't my favorite. It focused on this, number 5, this mailman who worked at Wolfram and Hart, this Day of the Dead, this Aztec warrior who was going after hearts of heroes. And yeah, it wasn't my favorite episode. It kind of just felt like filler, which for the last season I wasn't excited about. So very curious to see where we're going to go in this episode. Spike is still in ghost form. They've kind of put bringing him back to real life in the past. They talked about the prophecy some more in the previous episode. So curious to see if we're going to pursue that. Again, it's been brought up so many times and then just put to the back burner. So I don't really know what direction we're going in, but curious to see where we're going to go, especially with it being the last season. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies or TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Sometimes fire. We call it
fire. Okay. Is that a hell joke?
If I'd known this was going to be a seminar.
Wesley, what are you doing? Ha 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 ha.
here to make us more comfortable. Don't think of them as muscle.
More threatening, I think he means. Yeah.
I could get Dante to fix you a fish sandwich of some sort.
This is a waste of time.
Why are those the options? What is happening?
Now, who is this?
My muscle.
Brain muscle.
Modification of the TS-113 sniper rifle.
Oh my god, Fred.
Targeting and firing mechanisms to fit the parameters you gave us. Scope.
Why are they making modified weapons?
Receive payment.
And your boss doesn't mind selling this exciting weaponry?
Yeah, why are they selling weapons to whoever this is?
You get nothing until I meet with your distributor.
Are they just trying to take down their distributor? Like, this feels like a trap.
I used to sell this guy collapsible swords. Almost makes sense.
Oh, it is a trap. Yep. Bye. Oh!
Double crosses me!
What hit that guy?
Not sure.
Somebody's been double crossed, that's for sure. Oh, Wesley! Trying out for the Matrix. The slow-mo side shooting. Oh my god, so theatrical. Ninjas? How fun. Ooh! Bye, Emil. See you never. How many of the— oh, there's Angel. Okay, I was like, how many ninjas are there? And he's electrocuted because— what the frick was that? Is that same girl who can— oh, okay. Are we going to some rave situation? Some EDM music party? I thought maybe it was the girl who had like electricity in her fingers.
Fred.
Is Fred shot? Oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Who's the electronic ninja? What's going on?
Myself in the field, there was no reason to
We
think.
found her bleeding to death on the ground.
Which I'm sure Wesley feels terrible about. Yeah.
From what I understand, her wound wasn't all that severe.
You weren't there. You didn't see her.
But she's okay.
I understand why Angel would be worried, yeah.
Stealing your son, for instance?
He's like, stop bringing up Connor. They don't remember that. Yeah.
I didn't see that. He did turn Connor over to your sworn enemy.
He didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah, obviously. We've been through this.
Well, even if he doesn't remember any of it.
That's got nothing to do with...
It feels like she's just stirring the pot for the sake of stirring the pot. Like, why is she bringing up Connor?
It is. It's like an MC Escher picture, but with wires and flesh instead of geese.
I'm sorry about what.
Oh, it was a full-on robot. Okay, that's fun.
For you to decide.
Yes, it is, actually. I made the call. I screwed up.
Angel yelled at him. Now he's yelling at Fred.
Yeah, that's mature. Well, I wish I was your father. I tell you to grow up.
It doesn't work.
Oh, is this Wesley's dad? I don't think if we've seen him. I'm trying to remember if we saw him in Buffy at all.
I see manners is still my son's strong point.
I think maybe once. Yeah, I don't.
Wyndam-Pryce. Oh, how do you do?
Winifred Burkle.
Or maybe he just called his dad, but they don't get along at all.
Have an employee that I have to belittle and to show him.
Not helping. Not helping at all.
Last year.
I heard.
The remaining former watchers, myself included, have decided...
Oh, his dad was a watcher as well? Okay, interesting.
You saying the council wants me to come back?
Not necessarily.
Will he take it? Yeah.
Some who believe that your tenure as watcher ranks as our most embarrassing failure.
Well, this is going well.
I beat out everybody dying in an explosion.
Oh, no.
Council have agreed to take you back, pending my assessment.
Would he go back, though? I don't know. I don't know if he wants to.
I see.
Well, this should go over really well. Yeah, his dad's scrutinizing his every move.
Come on, boy. The council are giving you a chance to clear your name.
I don't think he cares. He wasn't really interested even when he was a watcher.
I made the trip, but I'm perfectly happy where I am.
He was Faith's watcher for like 2 minutes. Like, it never didn't go well.
Wesley Wyndam-Pryce, you should be ashamed. I didn't know you had a younger brother.
Stop, Lorne. Too much.
Young Richard Harris had a beautiful love child, which, according to my sources, may not be...
Wesley's like, kill me now. Get me out of here. Stop talking, please.
Well, I can see how that would be very useful in the fight against evil.
You'd be amazed at how many horrible movies we've stopped.
Would you like to come along?
Yes. If I'm not in the way.
No.
At least he's trying. Like, we know from, previous phone calls, Wesley and his dad don't get along. His dad's very judgmental and very, like, strict, but Wesley's trying at least.
We can't be sure of anything right now. This thing really blurs the line between human and robot.
Yeah, that's very interesting. It has human organs.
Memory. We may find a record of everything it's done until this point.
And maybe figure out who...
Oh, okay. That would be interesting to see its memory. Spike, stop touching things.
Daddy, eh? I always thought Wesley was grown. Some sort of greenhouse for dandies.
1963, my colleagues and I fell upon you slaughtering an orphanage in Vienna.
Oh, Spike. Oh, no.
Oh. How have you been?
He's like, well, I have a soul now, so I'm going to think about that for a while.
Good to meet you.
Do you really expect me to shake that?
I'm not real comfortable with hugging.
Give some use.
Of course. We were just going over the autopsy.
The robot autopsy. Just every day at Wolfram and Hart.
Mind you, as I recall, the pickings were a bit slim that year.
He's so critical, and yeah, we know they don't get along.
Full text is obscured. I'll need to prepare some sort of effective counter-spell.
Well, that sounds like you settled off. Yep, now it's gonna blow.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, I've just activated the bomb.
Yep, I think you've got a countdown. Time to run.
Get everyone out of here. We have to evacuate the entire building.
Come on, everybody out of here, right now.
Wait.
Spike, I was like, why is he running?
Not Moresian, as you surmise. When interpreted correctly, these symbols spell out the proper procedure.
And now he gets shown up by his dad, who saves the day. Oh, no. That's not great.
What happened?
I can explain.
Interpret some symbols for us.
Luckily, my father was there to correct my error.
So it's not boosting his self-esteem, no.
And Judi Dench starts screaming, "Oh, that's way too much to pay for a pair of pants."
I wonder how much that was improvised and how much of it he's just, like, reading from the script.
Hard to think straight when he's around.
Fathers and sons, and they can be torture sometimes. Look.
Yeah, and he knows... We brought up Connor this episode.
Wesley, I was just telling Winifred about the time that I caught you with the resurrection spell.
Oh my, who was he trying to resurrect?
Well, luckily I caught him, or we'd have had zombie birds pecking out his little eyeball.
That's the sequel we'll never get.
Special person.
So, do you think a lot of her?
Careful, careful. This is a bad idea.
The last girl I was with, I had to chop into little tiny pieces because a higher power saw fit to stab her in the neck.
Yeah, I mean, not the greatest end to things, but true.
Spare me the sarcasm. It's too embarrassing.
I have work to do.
He's like, I'm not being sarcastic, that really happened. I still think that's my favorite part of Wolfram and Hart Takeover is that they have to access anything that they want through these books. So cool.
Items in my department, I keep secure in a vault. I know what I'm doing, Father.
Yeah, he's questioning everything, questioning his choices.
Don't think I haven't noticed. You've been very keen on what I've been doing lately.
Why is she watching him? Yeah, exactly.
I'm trapped here for a reason. And you're part of that reason.
Okay, that's interesting. Why would Wolfram and Hart want to keep him there?
Wolfram and Hart gave it to Angel. Gotta assume they meant to make him a ghost, not me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh. Well, that's just something I say.
Get security online. I need to know if this is a false alarm.
Well, I think that answers your question. Nope. Oh, the cyborgs are attacking. Yep. You took one of theirs. They're coming to take it back. Oh, no. He's going to take one of the books.
Father!
Okay, Roger. Okay. Got some moves. Father and son duo.
We're not fencing.
We still follow the basic rules.
Ooh. Zapped him. Bye! Classic secret passageway. I love it. Yep.
Elysium.
I don't think we've seen this room before. That's interesting.
We should contact the others.
Find out to what extent.
Oh my god! Why? Oh no. This isn't his dad, is it? Something's up. Roger, are you an evildoer? Did the Watchers send you to steal something from Wolfram and Hart? What is that bone? Is that a spine? What is this?
Phase 1 complete. Begin phase 2.
What's phase 2? I have so many questions. He just knocked his own kid out. What? Oh, right on the stairs. That's gonna leave a mark. Oh, poor Wesley was just starting to get along with his dad. And that's why he was pestering him to be like, well, don't you keep these somewhere safe? Like, show me where you hide your valuables. He's gonna be so heartbroken when he realizes his dad set him up like that. Do they have a face under there? Oh god. Oh god. That's so grim. Oh, of course he can feel pain. This poor person. What happened? Oh!
Excellent.
His face was like melted together. Ugh.
What is my father doing? What did he take?
Okay, he knows it's a setup. He knows it's a trap. Yep.
Spike! What are you...
Sorry, have to concentrate.
He's like, I'm a ghost. I can only hit things very slowly. And it's interesting to see him get more abilities. He can hit things now in real life.
He's my son.
Oh, Eve's stuck in the elevator, so tell maintenance.
This whole time.
Wesley! Wes!
It's a trap. Yeah, he's not there at all.
But this was never about Wesley. At the start.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What? This whole time he just wanted to kill Angel? Is that taking back his soul? I'm not doing Angelus, are we? Please don't. Oh my god, what the frick is he doing? I'm very worried. I'm very worried.
Ready for extraction.
Extraction? What? What? I'm worried that he took out his soul.
I can do him.
You're using the staff of Deva's sin to take Angel's will. Make him your slave.
Oh my gosh, that's so much worse.
And then you realize
You're wrong about him. He's not what you think.
he's a puppet. He always has been.
That's not true. Come on.
You went to a lot of trouble to get this staff. You had us attacked, you smuggled in a weapon.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Did you ever once consider there might be another way? Did you ever once consider talking to me about it?
I don't think these two will be talking anytime soon.
I've done it well.
I asked for this. I wanted to be humiliated.
Oh my gosh, these two.
That I was never as good at the job as you. Or that I just might be better.
Fighting words.
Then maybe we'll hug.
It's doubtful.
Hand me that staff.
Here comes the extraction.
Go ahead.
Do you know how powerful that thing is?
I don't care.
He'd kill his own son. That's terrible.
I reckon whether I live or die, your plan has failed.
I see.
I mean, he's got you there. Yep.
Maybe, if it's someone you care about.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Didn't even... Oh my god. Oh my god. Just emptying the entire gun. Didn't even hesitate. Just shot his own dad. Oh, multiple times. As soon as he went to go pick up Fred. Oh my god. Well, Wesley, that ends that. Cheese and rice. Yeah, that's gonna stick with you. Oh, he's puking. His dad's a cyborg? Oh my god, the plot twists keep coming. Who's his real dad then? Oh my god. But he was willing to kill his dad. Like, he thought for sure it was his dad. He didn't know it was a cyborg.
You're wrong. You do what you have to do to protect the people around you. To do what you know.
Yeah, he didn't even hesitate for a second.
I don't have your background information, character assessments,
Psychological profiles.
Yeah, I must have accessed them. Okay.
I killed my actual dad. That's one of the first things I did when I became a vampire.
It wasn't pretty.
I hardly see how that's the same situation.
These two.
I killed my mom. Actually, I'd already killed her, and then she tried to shag me, so I had to...
Thank you.
Yeah, it got weird. It got real weird. Yeah, that flashback was uncomfortable.
If you're here to tell me about how you killed your parents...
He's like, I've heard enough. I'm good.
Part of you knew, even if you can't admit it to yourself.
Did he, though? Did he? I mean...
I was sure it was him.
Yeah, he... In no way, in my mind, did he suspect... Yeah, it was a cyborg. That was a surprise.
He pointed a gun at you, Fred. So I shot him.
Multiple times. Yeah, that was a shoot-to-kill situation.
Work ourselves to death and all, but I'm guessing that the firm isn't enforcing that rule as strictly as it used to.
You should go.
These two, always so close, and even the episode where they were like fake drunk, she was talking about Knox. I'm sure he knows that she has a crush on him, and all about timing with those two. Is he gonna call his dad and be like, by the way, I killed a version of you?
And see how you were.
He's trying so much, and it's just hard because you can, even though we can't hear the conversation on the other end, you know it's not going well. So it was my first time watching Angel, season 5, episode 7. I really liked this episode. I think it was one of the better ones of the season that we've seen so far. Obviously a very Wesley focused episode, and I thought it was a great way to incorporate his character. I thought the performance was great, and we haven't had a Wesley focused episode in a long time, so it was great to see that again. And they bring up, you know, obviously big themes of fathers and sons. Eve brings up Connor multiple times. I don't really like Eve's character. I think she's kind of annoying, and it feels like she's just there to stir the pot, which I guess is the point of Wolfram and Hart. It's just, you know, you reach the point in a series when you're 5 seasons in, you've met all the characters you need to meet. It's like no new friends. Like, why are we bringing in this random person? Like, it doesn't, you know, I get she's with Wolfram and Hart. I get they're going to add new characters each season. It's just, to me, she's just there to cause trouble, and it just gets old at a point, in my opinion, and definitely felt like she was just stirring the pot. She's literally the only person in the building besides Angel who knows about Connor. And she's like, hey, remember your son? Remember that time Wesley took your son away? Aren't you mad about that? I'm like, girl, we've done this. We've been through this. Why are we still bringing this up 500 times? And Wesley doesn't remember. It's not like if you're mad at Wesley, you can go talk to him about it because he wiped his memory. Connor doesn't remember. Like, yeah, it just felt like unnecessarily causing problems that didn't need to be there. And obviously we see Wesley and his dad, you know, their relationship playing a big part of this. And I'm pretty sure we haven't actually met Wesley's dad before. Like, we've heard Wesley talk on the phone, or at least heard Wesley's side of the phone call to his dad. And same how we ended this episode, it doesn't sound like his dad is warm and inviting and friendly and, you know, caring. He seems very strict, very, you know, it's my way or the highway type of situation, very militant, like you've been, you know, disappointed me my whole life. And the fact that he was even offered to go back to the Watchers Council I thought was interesting, because is that something Wesley even wants to do? I don't think Wesley even particularly enjoyed it when he was a Watcher, especially if his dad was. He probably just felt like this is something I have to do because my dad is part of it and he expects me to pursue this and he expects me to follow in his footsteps. And Wesley stopped being a Watcher a long time ago, and even before, you know, he met up with Angel when he was the rogue demon hunter, you know, he was out doing his own thing. He wasn't trying to get back to the Watchers Council, and we know they blew up. Clearly a few of them still exist. Obviously Wesley's dad is still around. It sounds like, you know, a few other names, but the majority of them were killed off. And it would seem very strange in the middle of the 5th season for, you know, Wesley just to pick up and be like, just kidding, I'm going back to being a Watcher now, bye. Like, maybe we'll get there at the end. I have no idea, but it feels like he's come so far as a character. You know, he's gotten so much confidence. He's found this place for himself in LA. He obviously has friends here. You know, he has this love interest triangle with him and Knox and, you know, Fred, even though I don't think her and Knox are actually together. But, you know, even when she was with Gunn, like, there's this unrequited love between him and Fred. And I mean, maybe Fred doesn't feel the same at all. It feels like some things have changed. We know she did choose Gunn over him, obviously, but I think time has passed. Things have changed. She might have a different perspective now, but either way, for his dad to come back, basically just shatter his confidence, just to put him back, talk to him like he's a little kid, you know, be like, well, why don't you lock the door? Like, let's be safe. And he's like, I'm an adult. Like, I know how to do things. And even at the end when he's calling him, you know, saying like, yeah, we have clocks in Los Angeles. Like, okay, instead of being like, oh, it's a bit late, you know, I'm glad you called. No, it's none of that. It's, why are you calling me? Why are you reaching out? What's wrong? Like, you only call us when something's wrong. And yeah, we know their relationship definitely hasn't been the greatest. And to hear, you know, Angel talking about his, it's like, oh, well, I killed my dad when I became a vampire, and, you know, Spike saying the same thing about his mom, and that's definitely not going to cheer Wesley up. And even the end, you know, when him and Fred are almost having a moment again, it's so many almost moments that just never happen. And the cyborg ninja plot I thought was really cool. We haven't had a ton of robot themed, you know, episodes with all the supernatural stuff that we deal with. Robots usually aren't in the mix. We had a few in Buffy, but not, you know, we had the Buffy bot, and, you know, early season 1 of Buffy there was a robot as well, but it's not something that comes up. You know, vampires, werewolves, those things are a lot more frequent as opposed to, you know, robots. So I thought that was a really cool approach, and the fact that they were human underneath as well, terrifying and creepy, and kind of reminded me a little bit of, like, you know, his face when he peeled off the mask. Like, did these people want to become this way, or were they given a choice? Like, it did not seem like a great situation. And the self-destructive, you know, bomb inside them as well in case anybody starts tampering with them, and the fact they were able to access the old Watchers files, and that's how they knew how Wesley's dad would behave, you know, all about Wesley. It's not like Wesley's dad, you know, robot showed up and was like, hello. Yes, like, he wasn't acting robotic. He was very human, you know, in his mannerisms, and of course, you know, attacks Wesley and tries to take Angel's will, which was terrifying. I was very worried that it was Angel's soul and we were going to do an Angelus episode again, and I was like, no, please, that has run its course. We do not need to go down that path again for one episode. And Wesley's dad obviously being very much against Wesley working for a vampire, and doesn't even really give Angel a chance. He's made up his mind. Everything is black and white. You know, he doesn't want to learn that Angel has a soul. Maybe he already knows that, but still isn't interested. And him and Spike meeting again was interesting as well. But the fact that Wesley killed his own dad, it wasn't one shot, you know, as soon as he goes to grab Fred's arm, because at this point he knows that Wesley has a crush on Fred, or there's some kind of lingering feelings there. And as soon as he goes to pick up, you know, Fred's arm, and of course it's Fred's bad arm that she just, you know, was shot in her arms in a sling, but he doesn't like shoot his dad's arm to try and like take him down and try and stop him from touching Fred. It's not a one shot to disarm him or one shot to scare him away or anything like that. He almost empties that entire gun into him and doesn't think he's a cyborg. He has no clue. Fred's trying to make him feel better by saying like, oh, well, in the lingering, you know, back of your mind, you must have known. And he's like, no, I did not think he was a cyborg. And no thought process did I think he was, you know, I thought he was my dad 100%. And he's like, I willingly did that. Like, I did it to protect his friend, yes, but he willingly. And I mean, his dad was also pointing a gun at him. Our cyborg dad was also pointing a gun at him. But still, I think Wesley just has so much anger towards his dad, so much lingering anger because of constantly being put down, constantly being told you're not good enough, like all of that just bubbling under the surface. So I think he took out some of that anger in a cyborg form, but again, he didn't know that. He really thought he was killing his dad and just throws up immediately after. There's not a lot of conversation. There's no hesitation. He just immediately, you know, starts firing and keeps firing, walks up closer to him and then keeps firing some more. And then we find out it's the cyborg. But, you know, in those few moments in between, he fully thought he had killed his dad and was having to deal with those consequences. Can you imagine that phone call to his mom? Like, and for this cyborg to take the appearance of his dad, they knew would be the way to get to Wesley, because in Wesley's terms, you know, they thought he was weak, even though he's not. We've come a long way of early days of Wesley, you know, when he was a bit more fumbling, he was a bit more less confident. Now he's, you know, he's able to fight off the cyborgs. His, you know, hand-to-hand combat skills are a lot better. And I'll be the first to admit, you know, early days of Wesley, I was like, this guy, we're bringing this guy onto the team. But he has more than proven himself so many times with his knowledge. And again, he's still a skilled fighter. Like, he can, you know, do well in combat. I wonder what their plan was if he had decided to become a watcher again. If he was like, yeah, you're right, let's go be watchers, let's get out of here. Because clearly they were betting on him saying no. They were using that ploy for him to come in and be, you know, assessing him for the day. But, you know, they needed some kind of ruse to get into the door. And, you know, phase 2, cue the ninjas as they attacked all of Wolfram and Hart. The power's cut. Eve's maybe still stuck in the elevator, all we know. I don't really care. Neither does Spike. I did think there was some really good comedic lines in this. It was so funny. Definitely some funny moments as everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. And, you know, obviously some pretty big dramatic scenes with Wesley and his dad, the father-son themes. Stop bringing up Connor. Like, it's just painful. You're just twisting the knife at this point. He's not coming back. And Angel, I'm sure, you know, thinks about him every day, every minute. And now just have Eve in his ear bringing it up. And Eve keeping an eye on Spike for some reason. Spike's ghostly abilities are definitely improving. He's able to knock things over. In the science lab, he was able to actually like punch a guy, you know, in real life, even though he's a ghost. And the amulet being sent for Angel, maybe being sent for Spike. There's mixed messages on who that was actually for, and Spike doesn't want to be trapped as a ghost in Wolfram and Hart for forever, obviously, and maybe Eve is worried that he's slowly breaking out of that and is becoming, you know, having more abilities. There still doesn't seem to be any urgency to bring him back into full human form, but obviously the cyborg attack and, you know, the very Shakespearean plot of killing your own father took, you know, precedence this episode. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great episode, good character story of Wesley and his dad and the father and son theme. Very curious to see where we're going to go in the next episode. No mention of the prophecy at all. Angel obviously got his, you know, will back, and he is not trapped in that staff anymore. And yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, especially for the last season. It's nice to see really, really strong episodes like this. So curious to see where we're going to go. I thought maybe we'd have almost a to be continued 2-part episode with a rooftop scene, but, you know, we wrapped it up. And yeah, curious to see where we're going to go. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for movies or TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Are they just trying to take down their distributor? Like, this feels like a trap. Ninjas! How fun! Or maybe he just called his dad, but they don't get along at all. Oh, okay, that would be interesting to see its memory. Well, that sounds like you settled off. Yep, now it's gonna blow. Oh my, who is he trying to resurrect? He's like, I'm a ghost, I can only hit things very slowly.